to 12 Kitchen Elves,
where every child is a master chef.
I'm Sloane, the ultimate dough master.
And I'm Greyson, your resident pizza guru.
Today, we are making the greatest food ever invented by humans, pizza!
But before we touch a single thing, we have to talk about the official Master Chef dress code.
Exactly. These chef hats aren't just to make us look tall, they keep our hair out of our food. No one wants a hairy pizza.
And these aprons are our battle armor against flying flour and tomato sauce stains. Plus, they make us look super official.
Most importantly, we have to wash our hands. Clean hands are the #1 rule in this kitchen.
So let's go get washed up and suited up. 3, 2, 1. Squeaky clean, geared up, and ready to roll.
Before we start mixing, let's look at our starting lineup right here. On the table, we have our yeast, water, sugar, salt, oil, and our flour.
Time for the ingredient inspection and measurement mission. Let's get these into the bowl.
First up, measure out 1 tablespoon of yeast.
1 cup of water. It must be warm, not hot. Hot water will destroy the yeast, and we need them alive and thriving.
Then we add 1 teaspoon of sugar. This is the yeast's absolute favorite food. It gives them a total microscopic sugar rush.
Throw in 1 teaspoon of salt and 4 tablespoons of oil. That's a 1/4 cup for all of you math wizards out there.
And the big boss, 2½ cups of flour.
All right, it's a sticky blob. Time for the dough master and the pizza guru to get their hands dirty.
First, place your dough onto a completely clean table surface.
Step 1, roll it into a beautiful ball shape. But listen up, experts. Use just your palms, no fingers.
Yeah, if you use your fingers, you're gonna get stuck like a fly in a spider web. Treat your dough ball like you would treat your favorite pet. Be gentle, give it some love.
I shall name him Dough Biscuit. Now that the ball is formed, the process of kneading officially begins.
Flatten the dough out into a thick disc. Now, fold it in half towards you.
Press it down with the heels of your hands and give it a 1/4 turn.
And then again, press, fold, turn.
Press, fold, turn. It's like a secret martial arts dance move or something.
And now, do that exact same dance for 10 to 15 minutes.
Man, yeast are pretty demanding, little guys. They need warmth, they need food, and now they need a 15-minute master massage? They are total divas.
Okay, my arms feel like absolute jelly, but the dough is smooth, and now we have to let it proof and rise for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be an old man with a gray beard by the time we can eat this.
While you worry about your wrinkles, let's use this long wait time to learn about some awesome history and science facts about our food. Did you know that people have been eating flatbread? Whoa, my tongue got twisted.
Did you know that people have been eating flatbreads for thousands of years? But the modern pizza we know today was actually invented in Naples, Italy in the late 1800s.
That's right, a baker made a special pizza to honor the Queen of Italy, Queen Margherita. He used tomato sauce, mozzarella, and basil because the red, white, and green colors perfectly match the Italian flag. That's why it's called a margherita pizza today.
We mentioned yeast is a living microscopic fungus. When it eats the sugar, it releases carbon dioxide gas bubbles. Those tiny bubbles get trapped inside the dough, inflating it like thousands of tiny balloons. That's what makes the pizza crust so light and fluffy.
You might think cheese just comes from regular cows, but the authentic Italian mozzarella is actually made from the milk of water buffaloes, huge wild river beasts with giant horns.
Did you know that tomatoes and bell peppers are technically fruits, not vegetables? Anything that grows from a flower and has seeds inside is a fruit. So technically, tomato sauce is a fruit smoothie.
Grayson, look, the dough is ready. It's time to make a pizza.
Finally. Now, this recipe makes enough dough for either one extra large giant family pizza or two perfect individual small pizzas.
We are making 2 individual pizzas because the best part about pizza is that you can use your imagination and add pretty much any topping you want.
Exactly. You could put pickles, potato chips, or even chocolate chips on a pizza if you're feeling crazy. But today, we are sticking to the classics and a grocery store's worth of vegetables.
Let's introduce our toppings.
We have pizza sauce, tons of mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, and Italian salami.
Wait, I skipped a whole line. We have bell peppers, mushrooms, onions, olives, mild peppers, and tomatoes.
And fresh basil. Time to chop, but freeze everybody. Safety warning. Knives are super sharp. You must always ask an adult for help before you start slicing and dicing.
With our veggies safely chopped, let's assemble. First, we carefully stretch out our dough. Don't use a rolling pin if you want bubbles in your crust. Just gently press and pull it with your hands. Look how big it is. My hands have disappeared. It started so small.
Next up, the tomato sauce smoothie. Spoon it on and swirl it around in a circle. Just get one spoon of it.
Now, the mozzarella. And when I say mozzarella, I mean a lot of it. A cheese avalanche.
And now, the toppings. Choose your own adventure. Sloane is loading hers up with an entire garden.
It's a veggie masterpiece. What are you putting on yours, Grayson?
I'm putting cheese, pepperoni, and salami on mine because I'm a total carnivore.
Any veggies for you?
All this veggie pizza stuff can go straight to our producers on the other side of the camera.
More for them. Now our creations are ready for the heat.
Adult alert! The oven is preheated to a blistering 445 degrees Fahrenheit. That is way too hot for kid elves. Kids handle the creative stuff. Adults handle the hot stuff.
While the pizzas are baking away, it's time for every master chef's secret duty, the cleanup.
Ugh, cleaning? Can we play video games or something?
Nope, cleaning's a part of cooking, Grayson. A clean kitchen will definitely make your parents happy, and happy parents means we get to cook again. So I put it right here.
I thought these are supposed to make me cry.
Oh my goodness, the pizza's out of the oven and it smells absolutely incredible.
I can't wait a single second longer. My stomach is growling louder than a water buffalo.
It's finally time for the moment of truth.
Oh my pizza. This is absolutely delicious. The crust is so fluffy.
Success! See? If we can make this amazing pizza from scratch, so can you.
Make sure to sign up to our channel, hit that like button, and stay tuned for more fun recipes from the 12 Kitchen Elves.
Bye! Oh, really good.
You guys, we're here to join you. Anybody cares for fresh basil just from the garden?
Yeah.
I like to see basil just like this. You did a good job.
Let's see if you're saying the truth.
Oh, let's see.
It's really good.
High five. Good job.
Thanks.